Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is an especially fun interview. I am here with Shaylee Lord and Ashley Schaefer, two of your favorite barrel racers, and they are here representing Joe and Carla Spitz quarter horses who own Pink Buckle Stallions, Streakin' Boondocks, and Freckles to Fame. There's so much to talk about, so much to cover with all of your guys' career accomplishments on these great horses, and you've been a part of the breeding program for a long time. Shaylee, I'll start with you. You and Can Man, what an incredible team at the rodeos. Tell us a little bit about his personality. I mean, you know him so well, hauling all those miles together.
Yes, for sure. He was actually trained by Ashley, so it's just been such a fun horse to have, and he took us to the NFR, so he just has a great personality. He's great to be around. He has a great disposition. He's doing really good right now, just breeding and being a great stallion.
Can Man, probably a lot of people watching remember that Can Man did have an accident. He fractured his hock, and so can you give an update on how he's doing today?
He's healed and he's doing great. He travels awesome. You would never know anything happened, so he's really great, doing good, and very happy.
Ashley, my next question is for you. You had incredible futurity success on your Great Mare Derby that you guys raised. She's by Freckles to Fame. Tell us a little bit about the heart that she showed and how she reminded you of Can Man.
So I ran her and her full sister. I ran her full sister the previous year, and I got the opportunity to ride their mother as well. So it was so fun to kind of compare them to the two. And Derby was so much like Can Man. I always said Albany was like a lot like Laramie, and Derby was so much like Can Man in the aspect that, well, she just had that little bit rappier style for one. The mother had a kind of a rappy but a little bit straighter, almost a stiff, like run around the turn type of style, or like really roll back. And Can Man to me always had kind of that like bend and wrap around the turn, and Derby really got that from him, and it was awesome. So I always thought it was because the blue roan was blue roan like her mother, and then Derby was red roan like obviously Can Man was sorrel, but so I think she kind of pulled towards him a little bit. But all of the babies that I've trained by him so far have been really good minded like he was. I mean, he was like hauling a gelding. He was so quiet and so good minded. So all of the babies that I've ridden so far have been that way, just great minded. My mom is actually running one here in the open, and she's just out of like a continental mare. I mean, it's just kind of funky, just cow breeding stuff on the bottom side, and that mare can really run and she has that rappy style too, and just wants to go do her job. Mom loves her and just talks about how easy she has been. So
man, that is so cool to hear. So many different types of riders and competitors can enjoy them. Just speak a little bit to the versatility of these studs. I mean, they're offspring of one in the barrels, in the roping. Tell us a little bit more about that.
I just want to add, so the horse that I'm running here is a full brother to Derby and Albany, and his name is Rain Man. So, and I ranch on him and we rope on him, so he's able to just not only run barrels, but he's able to do a lot more as well, and we really enjoy him too.
Man, and again, just the versatility and good-mindedness of these horses. And you were mentioning that there are horses that have won in the breakaway. I mean, they're kind of placing everywhere. Is that right?
So, yeah, we've been talking about Freckles to Fame. So Streakin' Boondocks is Joe and Carla's other stud. And that's, I mean, obviously the Can Man's, Freckles to Fames are really versatile, but the Boondocks horses, I've really seen it in them. There was one that won the breakaway here at the Ruby Buckle last year. I think it might have placed in, I don't want to step out of line, but I think it might have placed in the barrels too. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it was a nice barrel horse as well. And they are definitely horses that you could do absolutely anything you wanted to do on, and they would be good at it. They are very balanced. They're very balanced made, and then they're just they use themselves in a really balanced way. The other thing I really noticed with them, I've trained a lot of them out of tons of different mares, is they will stand up on any kind of ground. I think they are good on deep ground because they can plow through it. They're good on hard ground, and it's just because of how balanced they move, how they use themselves. It's so correct. Positively Streakin' Salty is a mare that I trained. She was in the first group of Boondocks that I trained, and Ivy Sabins went on to take her to season her at the rodeos, and that's what she said too. She just really could do it on any kind of ground. And then later she went on to rodeo more with Kelly Collier and did really well. So that's pretty fun to watch them go do that.
It is a testimony to the quality of these horses. We are so grateful for Joe and Carla's belief in the program from the very beginning and their involvement. Good luck to you both this week. You're both running great horses, and it'll be fun to cheer you both on.
Thank you.
Yes, you bet. Okay, back to the barrel racing.